the interplay between this and how we can enhance even more interlinkages for both ending hunger, but as well as energy poverty as well.
Thank you so much. So those 5 people, they were walking the entire night, and at that point they were in Sudan, where it was a desert. So they walked a long distance, they drank the water that they had no water. They reached to a certain place where they were selling stuff. So they all jumped to buy water and some food to eat along the way. One of them suggested we should buy 1 solar panel. And they said, what is it for? We can't eat solar panels. So they moved. They ate the food and they returned to the same cycle. Then they reached to a certain point where one of them had bought a solar panel without telling them. So he told them, now I have the solar panel. Let's dig somewhere. At least we can get water. They tried, they didn't succeed. They went near the oasis. They tried to dig a long pit and they found water. Unfortunately, they had no ropes, so they could not take water from the place where they dug. Then there was a car which was not functioning nearby. So they went, they took out some spares in the car. One of them succeeded to get a pump. So they took some pipes connected together. They connected the pump. They connected the solar panel. At least they could get water from the well, pumping using solar panel. Those people, it reached a point when the solar panels were not functioning, but it reached night when the sun was not there. Then they started thinking on how could they store the sunlight that was in the afternoon so that they can use at night. 2 young boys were in Zimbabwe, where 200 metric tons of lithium is there, which is a crucial ingredient to make the battery pack. But they were in a village where they had no electricity, so at least they could do nothing. They tried to study, but they could get few candles which went off. They could not get fuel to study. At least they assumed they could have light to study at night. They could get enough knowledge to be able to make a battery pack. And that boy we talked about from Tanzania, he was in a village trying to scrap and make the battery packs. He succeeded to make the battery packs, and he became the founder of Waga. He made the battery packs to light up homes in his village. He scaled up, and they reached the point where he could export the battery packs to Zimbabwe. Then he sent those battery packs to Zimbabwe. Then those 2 boys now could study at night and got knowledge, started getting lithium from the ground, tried some chemistry, and succeeded to make a battery. They also started making many battery packs because they had raw materials. They made one big battery pack and sent it back to the desert. And those people in the desert could now get water in the afternoon and at night. Then they planted some vegetables and they started growing some food. And now they could do sustainable agriculture in a place where there was no water initially. Then the food became excess. So they were eating, most of the times, the more you get